right, Bulls fans, welcome. This is the 10U Bulls taking on the Chesterfield Falcons for round two of the Sting Like a Bee Big Bear tournament up here in Louisville, Kentucky. Bulls coming off a heartbreaking loss, 5-4 to the Columbus Mavericks this morning. Really great game, really well played. The boys played hard. Everybody was playing their positions, passing, communicating, hustling out there, and it was tough to see everybody come away with that result. So we'll see how the boys respond. Believe that Lauren Cole shared the link with some of the Chesterfield parents um, out in the lobby. So if the parents are watching this, um, appreciate you tuning in, but get a little bit here, so feel free to mute us. Got Tyler Hallman here with me. Tyler, how's it going?
Good. How you guys doing? You got me? Good, Justin. How
There
you
we
doing?
go. I'm good, man. Good lunch. We got to tour the Louisville Slugger Museum. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to Churchill Downs.
How was that?
It was good. We missed the track tour. We get to go back tomorrow for a rain check because we were kind of rushed getting to see it. So pretty cool though, museum.
All right, so we're running just a few minutes behind here. The last game between Evansville Thunder and somebody else, some Huskies team, ran just a little bit long. So finishing zamming up the ice here. Bulls will be coming out for a 3-minute warm-up. I was informed after the last game that all levels of this tournament are running 12, 12, 15 periods. So Lauren Cole did catch it. Yes, they did roll it up to 15 minutes in that third period, but that was by design. So I guess I should just read the rule book next time, huh?
Well, if we hadn't had those other 3 minutes, we probably could have come away at least with a tie, if not a win.
Absolutely.
But like I said this morning, no moral victories.
Absolutely.
Columbus
Yeah.
Columbus played lights out. They stayed in the game the entire time with the Bulls and pulled away with a win.
The Bulls will be wearing their white jerseys. We'll be on the home side. They'll be furthest away from the camera, unfortunately. So hang tight just a minute. Boys should be taking the ice here shortly. We'll go on mute and get with you as soon as we start warming up. All right, pucks are hitting the ice out here. About ready to go. Um, the the stream seems to be kind of jumping up and down. At least the stream health does. I'm on public Wi-Fi, so and we do the best we can here. So if it kind of stutters on us, I apologize ahead of time, but we'll work with what we got. So far, it seems to be doing okay. I thought they were opening the doors. We don't have any refs. So here we go. Falcons are hitting the ice in their black jerseys. Falcons fans making some noise. Can already hear the cowbells from the Bulls fans down at the far end.
Bull had a fantastic game in goal this morning. So Tab will look to follow that up this afternoon. Defense looked a little out of sync in our last game. They were rotating a 5-man defensive front, and I believe they're going to run the same look again. The two centers, I thought, did a fantastic job in Graham Pugh and Henry Arns. Really
Absolutely.
making a lot of plays. I do like the two-center look. The 5 defensemen, they just have to all get comfortable with each other. Bringing
Absolutely.
Ethan back in there. Ethan, this is only being his second weekend to play defense, and he's catching on quick. It just takes a little bit of time on defense, knowing that if you skate up, you got somebody backing you up, or if you bite on one forward, that your other defenseman has your back. So
Yeah, I think you said it last game, Tyler. Up until now, the boys have been used to playing with, a line partner, and so changing it up like that tends to mix things up a little bit. So they'll get with it though.
they'll figure it out. Just it's a comfort level thing.
Right.
And all the forwards are having to do the same thing. They're having to adjust a little bit on the fly because they're not used to necessarily skating with just two centers.
Right.
And it kind of throws the rotation off a little bit. But really, the amount of offense we've generated over the past 2 weekends, skating the two forwards, has been incredible.
It's always interesting to see how things change when Elijah and Tab shift places. Elijah got some wheels on him. Maybe not the best shooter in the world, but by God, he gets out there and he moves. So
that's what's incredible about both of our goalies, is both of them are physical players who use their bodies well and really can generate some big-time plays just interrupting. And it's incredible to watch both of them come and skate out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, coming from a goalie dad. At 12U, do they have to declare at 12U?
I mean, that's typically been the rule for our rink, but I don't think they have to. I think if both of them wanted to skate out next year, I think they could. But I believe USA Hockey says they shouldn't specialize till 14. So.
Well, that's
what it is.
I really was thinking that was probably the better route to go. Continue to let these guys skate, because if you talk to any NHL team, they'll pretty much tell you their best skaters are typically their goalies.
All right, here we go. Warm-up's over. We're picking up the pucks.
So Bulls, and they're all white with red pants today. It's a good look against the all black.
Reminds me of the Atlanta Fire uniforms.
It does. Yep, Atlanta Fire here in this tournament as well, just not in this division.
Okay.
Different age group, but I've seen some Atlanta Fire folks around.
Chesterfield, we won't hold that against you, we promise.
Now, Chesterfield this is their home ice, correct?
I don't know.
Not real sure where Chesterfield's from, to be honest.
Again, any Chesterfield folks watching, we appreciate you tuning in. You feel free to mute us. We are definitely Bulls fans, so.
We try to be kind. Heading out for the Bulls to take the face-off. We have number 17, Henry Arns, to his right. Gus Federley To his left, Caleb Duro, Parker Allen, and Hayes Hallman starting out on defense. Puck immediately works across the neutral zone in Chesterfield's favor. Falcons put one on net. Tab able to just push it away. Centering pass there by the Falcons, cut off by Henry Arns, who carries it into the zone. Henry tries to take a shot, loses the puck right before he gets a handle on it. Sends one back to his D-man, Hayes. Hayes takes a long shot, bouncing in front of the goal, knocked down well by the Falcons. Now they're headed the other direction. Hayes and Parker both in great position. Parker doing a great job of pushing them out to the outside. They center a pass off. Hayes has it and then lost it on his backhand. Hayes again cuts it off, sends one up to Caleb Duro. Caleb working with his feet, swinging through the neutral zone. He has Graham Pugh over to his right. He looks up, tries to find a D-man to pass it back to, sends it back to Ethan, who just entered the game. Ethan takes a shot from the blue line, puts it towards the net, not quite on it. Easton Del Bosco now cuts that one off. He's going to skate through the middle of the defense. And now the Falcons able to clear it out. Graham Pugh sends it right back in, and we'll have an offsides as Gus and Ethan were both still deep in the offensive zone. Graham Pugh now taking the face off. Nate Key to his left. Will Federley to his right. Easton and Ethan still in for defense. Easton tried to send it back out of the defensive zone, lost the puck. They were able to get it over to Will Federley. Ethan now sends it back up the boards. They get a centering bounce and pass over towards in front of the goal, and Tab does a great job of just holding that line against the post. We got a foot race into the offensive zone. Will Federley meets his man there. Falcons carry it right through into the neutral zone, poked away as he comes into the neutral zone, straight off the bench. Stole that puck there in the neutral zone, brought it right up center, and put one in the back of the net. So he'll stay out there on the ice. Parker and Remy both in for the defense. Keegan Brennan playing right wing, Elijah Cole at left. Henry Arns still at center. Parker sends one to the center to Henry, just off the edge of his stick. Good pass, though. Remy now fighting at the blue line. Remy again sends one up the boards, looking for Keegan Brennan. Falcons move it right through the neutral zone. Pop one deep in Bulls territory. Parker Allen will snag it. Tries to send it around the corner. Unfortunately, cut off by the referee. Henry Arns goes in to help out, along with Keegan Brennan. Henry peels away. Keegan comes away with it. Keegan lost his feet. Stays with it, though. Pops it out into the neutral zone. Henry Arns waiting at the blue line. The Falcons able to bring it in. They center a pass off. Went from backhand to forehand. And puck is still loose. Tab trying to get it, and they finally blow the whistle after a lot of poking and stabbing in Tab's hands. Tab had it, lost it, had it, lost it. Finally had it again, and they finally blew the whistle. But, man, there was a lot of poking and jabbing. Typically in a 10U game, you see that whistle blown a lot quicker to protect those goalies. Oh, slap shot. Tab snags it out of the air, throws it right back on the ice. It's loose in front. They try a wraparound. Ethan there trying to sweep it away. Another shot. Tab back in position. Graham now has it on his stick. Great stand there by Tab and the rest of that defense. And Bulls ice the puck. Stop the clock.
I don't think the rink worker the clock. It's at 9:14.
So we'll head on face-off here in the Bulls defensive zone. Graham Pugh still out at center. Hard to see what's happening down here in this corner. But I know Ethan and Caleb were both in there. Puck spits out, ends up on Graham's stick right in front of the goal. Graham now skating hard through the neutral zone. He's got a couple guys out of position. He makes a turn, gets to his forehand, takes a wrister shot just wide of the goal. Great job there by Federley to kick it back out to his D-man, Easton. Easton sends one right in front of the goal, looking for Caleb. Caleb sends one back to Ethan. Ethan flips one, wrister towards the goal, and great job there by Connolly, the Falcon goalie, to knock it down. Easton seals up the boards, sends another shot towards it. Blocked away by the Falcons. A centering shot there by Federley. Nobody home for the Bulls, though. Caleb Duro meets him right behind the net. Kicks one around. They lost to his feet. He finally sends it around the corner. Gets it over to Ethan. Ethan meets his man there. Sends it right back to Caleb. Ethan trying to seal up those boards. Grant Pugh comes in to help out. Now it's a foot race into the defensive zone. Easton Del Bosco already in good position. And Ethan did a great job of back checking along with the whole rest of the Bulls team. Bulls will make a line change. Caleb takes a stab at it. Gus Federley takes a stab at it, but the Falcons just working around our defense. Send one towards the net. Another backhand towards the net. Cut off well by the defense. So Tab with a nice leg save.
It was in my way. Can't see.
A great job to just go ahead and clear the puck by Gus Federley. Gets back to Hayes. Hayes looks across ice, sends a pass over to Caleb. Almost cut off by the Falcons, but Henry gets the rebound. Henry now working into the offensive zone, goes all the way to far left, makes a turn, picks a setup, looking for somebody to pass it to, sends it back to Hayes. Hayes gets it on a stick, tries to work through the middle. Hayes sends a low pass in. Oh, and just bouncing in front. Will Federley almost had him another one as he had one this morning. Caleb Duro tried to poke it in. And now we have a boarding on Henry Arns, or roughing. Which one was that? What's this one, Justin?
That's interference.
Interference. So an interference on Henry Arns. I didn't see what happened, but actually I take that back. It's on Caleb Duro.
It should have been a splash. Caleb slashed the guy. He hit his stick. He kind of axe chopped down on it, but they called interference, whatever.
So Bulls now head out here for a penalty kill. It'll be Nate Key, Hayes Hallman, Henry Arns, and Remy Uptain all out there. Falcons take it behind Tab. Falcons send it back to their D-man. Takes a long shot. Hayes looked like he tried to catch it, but it ended up, I think Tab made the stop. Now it gets over to Nate Key, who's working through the neutral zone. Nate with a ton of speed. Takes a good shot. Bounced it off the goalie's pad. Good job there by the Falcon goalie. Make that stop. Henry and Nate both still poking around, trying to catch it there in the neutral zone. Henry Arns skates it up. Moves it along the wall. Makes one guy miss. Henry Arns still through the center. Takes another shot. Henry Arns puts up his second goal of the game. A shorthanded goal at that as the Bulls score on a penalty kill.
Great job, Henry. Love the power play. Love the punch in the mouth.
And that's the way you really take a team out of the game, is to score shorthanded. And those goals are so important, not only to keep them from scoring, but just to kind of show a little dominance.
Absolutely.
Not that we're dominating this game by any means, but
they stopped it. Apparently the clock runners are not doing super accurate times over here.
They're rookies. They're no Lauren Cole.
That's right. They're no Lauren Cole. Good point, Tyler.
So Bulls still on this penalty kill. Parker Allen, Keegan Brennan, Graham Pugh, and Ethan Buck all out on the ice for the Bulls. Falcons doing a good job of moving the puck around here in the Bulls defensive zone. They take a shot from the blue line, wide of the goal. Those blue line shots are dangerous as they tend to bounce around a little bit more. Graham Pugh stole the puck, went straight through the neutral zone, making some serious moves with all black jerseys in front of him. Oh, Elijah Cole just jumped in front of his man, put him down along the board, stole it. Elijah Cole trying to make a move. Poked away at the last minute. Graham Pugh trying to steal it here in the neutral zone and dump it back in. It works over to Ethan Buck with a nice cross-ice pass all the way over to Keegan Brennan, who's going to carry it into the offensive zone. Lost it off his stick, quickly regains control, puts it on the goalie, and the goalie will make a glove save as Keegan goes down hard into the wall looking for a penalty, but no penalty called. At least I don't think so.
No. Very nice save by that goalie.
Oh, there is a penalty called.
Oh, so the Bulls are on the power play.
Yeah,
All
the back ref, I thought he had his hand up, but I didn't see what he called. Possibly a tripping. So Bulls on a power play here.
Henry
Already
getting
up.
loose, going to go for that third one.
Already up 2-0. They'll take a power play face-off here in their own offensive zone. Hayes Hallman, Parker Allen, both back on defense. Henry Arns gets it over to Gus Federley, who took a shot right off the face-off. And great job there by the Falcon goalie. So Henry Arns again tries to get it over to Gus. Gus sends it back to Hayes. Hayes takes a defensive shot, bouncing towards the goal. Caleb picks it up behind his own net. Changes direction, centers one, looking for Gus. Cut off by the Falcons. Falcons now charging hard across. Henry Arns steals it away, sends it back in the neutral zone to Hayes, who quickly passes it over to Caleb. Caleb now sends one up to Henry, who's waiting at the blue line. Gus doing a good job of staying on sides. Henry and Caleb along this near side. Gus centers one. I'm sorry, Caleb centers one, looking for Gus. Gus had just backed up a little bit. And it looks like we have an offsides.
I think Caleb went down, was over the line. It's hard to see where the advantage we're at. The boards are kind of in the way and everything else. So
Graham Pugh taking the face off. He's got Will Federley to his right, Nate Key to his left. Goes back to Ethan Buck, who sends it into the offensive zone with the entire forward line waiting at the blue line. Remy Uptain escapes up, pops that one up, and it goes into the Falcon bench. So we'll head over here into the Bulls offensive zone for another face-off. 34 seconds left on this power play. And the Falcons just charge hard, but Ethan steals it away. Puts one into the deep corner. Falcons able to clear it out. Ethan and Remy chase it down. Remy now chases it down, sends one up towards Will Federley. Goes right off the edge of his stick. And the Falcons send it right back into the Bulls' defensive zone. Ethan picks his set up, looks over at the wall, looking for Will Federley again. Just a little too much on it, so the Falcons now charging across. Penalty kill over for them, power play over for the Bulls. Great job there to poke it away by Ethan. Falcons get a shot off though, and it went off the post. Ethan in the near corner sends it back around behind his own goal. Ethan's got a ton of power. When he sends that thing around, it's going all the way. Shot by the Falcons, picked off again by Ethan, who's able to clear the puck. Graham Pugh now skating hard towards the red line, but the Falcons pick it up.
some tired legs out there.
There's some tired legs. It's time to make some line changes. Graham pokes it away. Nate Key steps up, tries to poke it away, but Falcons charge hard through the neutral zone. Parker Allen now out on the ice as the defense was able to make a change. Hayes Hallman out there as well. Shot goes wide of the goal. Defense in great position. Graham Pugh.
Break it up.
Hayes now steps up, tries to poke it away. Elijah out there, knocks it out. Elijah able to clear the puck, and we should have an icing here. Finally, we do have an icing, and Bulls will get to make a full line change and get some fresh legs out. They were able to get a little bit of line change out, but getting Graham out of the game, who had been in for a good long shift. let him catch a breath. So Henry Yarns sends the face-off towards Elijah Cole. They get a shot off, blocked up well by the defense. Hayes pokes one away. They're working around. Henry now takes it behind his own goal. He's coming out with a full head of steam, charging hard along the wall. Being pushed out to the outside. He tries to get inside. Time to take a shot. Goalie blocks it up. Falcons able to clear it out. Hayes will be the first one there. Already waved off the icing. Hayes takes it around his own goal, flips one up, looking for Henry. Henry now at center ice, flips one over to Keegan. Keegan takes it across the blue line. And we have the end of the first period. Tons of action. Bulls strike fast and hard. Up 2-0 here at the end of the first.
Yeah, and what an exclamation point on this game. So the boys will get some coaching from Coach Allen over there. A couple of words of wisdom. I think if they just keep skating downhill and playing like they're playing, they'll do well in this game. But credit to Chesterfield. They are playing hard, attacking. Fortunately, our defense is just positioning well and stopping those shots right in the center, pushing those guys to the outside, making them take bad angles. So
both teams looking really fast out there today. Like flying around, puck flying around. The Bulls doing a great job of passing, picking their heads up, and really moving the puck around, spreading that defense out.
it's a long 60 seconds.
It is.
There we go. Maybe the refs just needed a little bit longer of a break on this one.
I was about to say, they're getting their workout in today. They have been moving back and forth, flying around as well. So
we'll trade ends. Comes Big Tab in his black pads. Giving a fist bump to the other goalie.
I was about to say, I love watching that when the goalies do that. There's a lot of goalie respect that goes around.
That's
more so than player respect. I'm not sure the players respect each other at all, but the goalies do. Graham Pugh wins the faceoff, sends it back to Parker Allen. Parker and Hayes both back in on defense. Will Federley at right wing. Caleb Duro at left. Graham Pugh, your center for this shift. Poked away by Hayes. They take a slap shot from the blue line. Hayes and Parker both bunching up. They got to spread out a little bit.
Good call there.
Graham Pugh getting in the mix. They work around. Hayes staying home. They work around him too. And Tab with a great stop. They worked right around both defenders. And Tab just stood tall, blocked that one up. Bulls make a full line change. Easton Del Bosco, Remy Uptain, Henry Yarns, Nate Key, and Will Federley. Easton Del Bosco snags it off the faceoff, skates it all the way into the offensive zone. As soon as he enters it, though, met by 3 black jerseys, lost the puck. Falcons cleared it out. They already waved off icing. Remy Uptain goes back to get it, sends one up the center. Trying to clear it out. Henry Yarns ends up poking it away. Great job there by Nate Key and Will Federley just to tie up their man. So Henry comes in. Will Federley centers one. Henry Yarns is still laying on the ground trying to get up.
Somebody took a shot from their. That was Nate Key.
I think it was Nate, yeah. Nate took the best shot he had and almost went in, but great stop there by the Falcon goalie. Nate Key again with another shot. Bouncing in front of the goal. It's loose. Goalie covers. So we'll have a whistle and a line change.
Loving the pressure here already.
So Hayes, Elijah, Parker, Graham Pugh, and Keegan Brennan all out on the ice for the Bulls. And I'm sorry, Elijah Cole as well. Hayes takes a shot. Bounces in front of the goal. Elijah picks up the loose change. Elijah takes a shot. Still stabbing at the goalie, and black jerseys are not happy about that. Elijah almost snagged him one. Hayes shot at it, bounced away, and Elijah immediately picked it up and tried to put one in the top shelf, but goalie doing a great job there. Parker Allen steps up and absolutely just blows a guy down on his back.
Yeah, they're going to get him for roughing on that one.
He stepped into that one. That guy's going to feel that shoulder still tomorrow morning. So the Bulls now head down to their defensive zone.
We are sans a player.
For a penalty kill.
We need one more.
So
Henry's trying to.
Coach Chris is having a talk with the referee while
we need one more
players
player.
are asking for one more player.
There we go. All right.
Ethan Buck heads out. Caleb Duro, Henry Arns, and Hayes Hallman all out for the penalty kill. Henry Arns tries to win the faceoff backwards and does. Sends it back around his own net. Hayes Hallman will pick it up. Hayes has an open Caleb Duro right in front of him. Flips it up the wall to Caleb. Caleb in the neutral zone, pushing it forward. Sends a great pass over to Henry. Henry unable to corral it in, and he had already stepped over the blue line. So Caleb brought it on across, and we have a offsides by the Bulls. We'll head back in to the neutral zone for the faceoff. Henry Arns flips that to the left. The Falcons now charging through center ice. Met by Ethan Buck as soon as they cross the blue line, who pokes it away. Falcons picked it up again. Henry pokes it away. Oh, wow. Henry Arns steals that one. Now Hayes flips it up, sends it up the boards, looking for Henry. Henry able to clear the zone with it. Falcons take it all the way into their defensive zone and try to work it through neutral ice. As soon as they enter the zone, met by Hayes Hallman and Caleb Duro backing him up. Caleb steals it away, taking it through the neutral zone, charging hard. Skating up the right side. He's looking. He toe drags just a little late on the shot. But great look there. Good steal by Caleb. Eating up a lot of time here on this penalty kill. Easton Del Bosco now enters the game. Henry Arns pops that one away as they enter the offensive zone. Hayes Hallman now flips it up the boards, looking for Caleb again. And looks like we have an offsides by the Falcons.
.9:40 from the official game clock. Not sure what the people over in the booth are doing, but
Gus Federley over at left wing. Nate Key at right. Graham Pugh at center. Del Bosco flips that one up. Remy Uptain also in on defense. Falcons take it all the way back in their own territory. Flip one up along the boards. I don't know if they.
I think
What's
it
that
rolled
call
up.
for?
Yeah, I think it went out of bounds.
Okay.
Rolled up and went out of bounds.
So we'll take the face off here in the Bulls' offensive zone. Graham Pugh sends it backwards. Oh, looking for Del Bosco. Del Bosco is charging hard as Graham had lost it at his feet. He was trying to get up there and help him out. And then Graham sent it right back to him, but no worries. Gus Federley now dumps it into the offensive zone. Everybody clear. Graham Pugh charges hard into the corner. He's got Gus over there with him. Graham now has it. Takes a shot just wide. Goalie slides all the way out and knocks it down.
We got another roughing call. I'm not sure who that's on. Oh, okay. The clock is right. We just couldn't see it because all the light bulbs are out. So that's on the Falcons, so we'll be on a power play.
So 7:58 here in the second period. Bulls up 2-0. And we have a minute and a half power play. Elijah Cole playing left wing immediately gets the puck, pushes it forward. The Falcons take it away. send one up the boards. Hayes Hallman skates up. He's got Henry Arns. He drops back in his position. Hayes takes a shot. I don't know what that hit off of, but it shot straight up in the air and halfway across the rink.
From the plasticky thunk thought I heard, it sounded like a helmet.
It may have been, because we got a whistle blow. I don't know if it just went high enough to where they felt like they needed to redo it or not.
I think it hit net.
Keegan Brennan sends one back just off the stick of Elijah Cole. Parker Allen now sends one up, looking for Keegan again. Keegan skates it across the blue line. Centers one. Popped away by the goalie. Keegan comes back, tries to snag it again. Henry Arns now steps up. Falcons able to clear it out. Elijah Cole has it. He sends one back up deep into the offensive corner. Henry Arns now has it, sends it back up to Elijah Cole. Elijah in the corner, tangled up with a black jersey.
Come on, Elijah.
Sends it back over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns skating across, sends one back to Hayes. Hayes up the middle. Hayes takes a shot off the goalie's blocker. Good looking shot. Just that goalie standing tall in there, knocked it away. Gets back over to Keegan. Keegan spins, tries to put it through his 5-hole. Hayes with another shot. Sends one up and in. Almost got a high stick there. Luckily, with no call. I think Keegan had his stick up in the air, or at least one of the black jerseys. Elijah in the corner gets over to Parker Allen. Parker Allen sends another one over to Hayes. Hayes looking for another shot. Hayes flips it towards the goal. Goalie with another save.
Well, credible performance by the Bulls offense and by the Bulls defense, but also that Falcons goalie. That Falcons goalie has been working overtime over there.
Man, I tell you what, the passing on that shift was some of the best I've seen. They were really moving the puck around good and getting opportunities to make clear open shots. Every one of those shots Hayes took, there was nothing but him and the goalie, and that goalie just did a fantastic job. They come right into the offensive zone, take a shot, and Graham Pugh, after a nice save by Tab Baker, Graham Pugh sweeps it away. Caleb Duro working up the far side. Gets back to Ethan Buck. Ethan will dump it as everybody was waiting right there at the blue line, and first one to chase it in was Will Federley. Falcons able to clear it out. Ethan sends it back up the boards, looking for Will. Falcons with a center pass, cut off by Easton Del Bosco. Easton Del Bosco's got a wide open Graham Pugh. He shuffles it up to Graham. Graham now on a fast break. Is right in front of the goal, poked away at the last second. Falcons now changing directions. Coming back across center ice. Easton tries to get in his way. They get a shot off. Tab knocks it away. Ricochets over to Henry Arns, who now working across center ice as well. He's got Will Federley. Henry tripped up as he enters the zone. Will Federley skating right there with him. They get it right back to Will. The Falcons take possession of it again. Charging back out. Tons of back and forth skating here. Hayes back in on the ice. He steals it away, flips it up the boards. Falcons cross ice pass in the neutral zone. Nate Key along the boards, goes down. Hayes now skating up with it, sends a pass up to Henry Arns, goes just past Henry, behind him, goes over to Nate. Nate now brings it into the offensive zone, puts a centering pass in for Henry Arns, who just barely missed an opportunity to tip that in. Gets on Hayes' stick again. Hayes working across center ice. He got a couple of blockers. He's working through the middle of the defense. Poked away. Hayes stays right there in front of the goal. Looking for a center pass. Now he drops back into the defensive zone. Remy Uptain able to keep it in. Great job there by Remy. They get a shot off, almost tipped in by, I believe, either Henry or Nate, who's standing in front of the goal. Remy now sends it up the boards. And we got an offsides on the Falcons. Wow.
What a shift.
Wow.
What a shift.
What team is this?
Right. Remy with that long bomb shot and the deflection almost going in.
Man, Bulls play like this during league play. Ain't nobody stopping us. Graham Pugh with a face-off, wins it back towards Remy Uptain. Remy trying to get it behind his own net. Graham Pugh comes to help him out. Skates out. He's got Elijah Cole. Elijah Cole falling, picks up the puck, still able to clear the zone, get it over to Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh working through a bunch of black jerseys, enters into the offensive zone, but the Falcons send it right back out. Elijah Cole lost it at his feet for a second. Now picks it back up. Hayes Hallman steps up on that left defense, popping it along the boards the entire way. And now the puck ends up back in the Falcons' defensive zone where they take possession. Falcons now coming through center ice. Hayes pokes it out with the help of Elijah. Elijah sends it on to the corner. Graham Pugh takes it behind his own net. Matt by a black jersey. I don't think he saw that guy coming behind him, but still able to clear it out. Keegan Brennan chasing hard into the offensive zone along with Elijah Cole. The Falcons able to bring it right back. Oh, and Keegan steals it away. Elijah was still down in the corner. I think Elijah had fallen.
He lost a stick. Lost the stick.
So
Turned around to get it. And
Elijah had lost his stick and was grabbing it, and Keegan just turned, I guess, thinking that Elijah had made it back at that point. Offsides Bulls will have a neutral zone face-off. Easton Del Bosco and Ethan Buck back in at the defensive position. Gus Federley at right wing. Henry Arns at center. Caleb Duro at left. Falcons come away with the puck in the neutral zone. Coming in, take a shot towards the goal, wide left. Caleb Duro holding his man up there against the wall. He goes down. Chip shot trying to clear the zone. Falcons get a shot off, knocked away by Easton Del Bosco. Easton now skating up. He's got Henry Arns right there with him. Henry, almost offsides, but he gets the puck over to him. Sliding puck. Works his way right into the goalie's pad. Henry not able to actually get a shot off, but the momentum of the puck just gliding slowly into the goal.
why are we resetting here? What's going on? They just put a kid in the box and then they're taking a kid out of the box. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think the refs know what's going on. We got a trip, but no one's in the box.
Oh, Henry's getting a penalty.
Henry's going to get a penalty shot.
So Henry Arns already has 2 goals on the day, the only 2 goals of this game. Actually, he has more goals on the day, but 2 in this game. So he'll get an opportunity for a penalty shot here with 2:11 left in the second period. Henry Arns works his way forward. He's coming in from his favorite side, left side, and he pumps it in. Henry Arns putting on a show with a hat trick. Tab Baker, I know the camera didn't catch it. Tab Baker over here celebrating his teammate. Loving this lead he's got down here in this end. So Graham Pugh will come back out to take the face off. Will Federley over on his right wing. Nate Key on his left. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen back in on the defense. Falcons immediately bring it straight in. And Graham Pugh tries to carry it up the center. Will able to clear it out. Falcons weaving through white jerseys. They get a shot off from the left side. And Tab holding steady against that post. Blocks it away. Falcons coming back around. They put one on net. Tab knocks it away. Parker sends that up the boards looking for Graham or Will. Will right in front of Graham. Graham's going to skate across the blue line. He's got Will to his left. He skates across the middle. Will now right in front of the goal. Nate Key picks up some loose change after it was poked away. And now the Falcons headed the other direction. Great job there by Graham just to poke that one out. Graham again gets it on the stick, pushes it up, sends it over to Elijah Cole, who just came out of the box. Or not out of the box, but out of the... Elijah Cole rides all the way into the goalie and then gets tripped up by the goalie.
They're going to call a penalty on that. They're going to call the goalie for tripping.
Well, he did trip him.
Or they're going to call the other kid for... I'm not sure. No, Elijah's not going to the box. That is definitely on the Falcons. Wow.
That is a tripping on the Falcons. And the goalie, he did reach out. I mean, he pulled his stick out. Elijah ran into him, and then Elijah quickly got up, tried to skate off.
So we're on another power play. Here we go.
And when he did, that goalie reached out, snagged him. Now, I don't take any offense to that. That goalie got hit pretty hard.
Yeah. No. That goalie did what he had to stop that goal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just haven't seen him call a goalie on it for a penalty in
a long
maybe
time.
all season.
So Bulls again on a power play. Gets back to Easton Del Bosco off the faceoff. Easton tries to gingerly put one up to Henry Arns. Didn't quite make it through the legs of the defense. It's back over to Keegan Brennan, who puts a big-time stroke into it, and glove saved by the goalie. So 34.7 seconds left here in this second period.
Hey, Melinda Cole, see you on the chat. Miss you guys. Hope you're having fun.
Score of 3-0 off of the hat trick here by Henry Arns. Henry taking
way
the face
too many
off
men
again.
on the ice for Chesterfield. They had a whole squad coming off.
Easton, 6-1 towards the goal.
Elijah
Goalie.
got shoved over there.
Goalie with a glove save. Elijah almost flipped around. He was still poking. Yeah, I think it's fun watching Elijah right there in front of a goalie because he gets poked at so much, and he's down there poking and prodding too.
Yeah, he's one of the worst defenders, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you know, you give what you get, and Elijah gets it a lot, so he's giving it right back. Love the aggression. Henry Arns wins that face all back to Elijah, who takes the shot. Keegan Brennan now in the corner. Keegan battling against 3 black jerseys. Finally, the puck spits out. Elijah Cole steals it away. Elijah now sends it back around Keegan's way. Keegan sends it back to Easton. Easton gets it on his forehand. Wrist shot at the buzzer.
They're going to get that dude for unsportsmanlike conduct who keeps that up. That's the second time he's done that.
Man, they're chatting with Elijah the whole way through. All 3 of those black jerseys skating off right there were just chirping.
They need to be careful. Old dude, he's in net a lot, but
they're picking on the wrong guy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, ask Coach Del Bosco about Elijah's soccer days. He didn't score much. He was kind of the goon.
Everybody needs a bruiser, and apparently when Elijah's not in goal, he's ours.
So big lead here, just tons and tons and tons of offensive pressure still. And the Bulls have got a long period here to try to finish this one out. Let's hope their legs hold out.
About to say, we just got to finish.
Right.
Finish the game, finish each play. 43 seconds left on a power play for the Bulls.
If you guys are watching, want to drop us a chat, feel free. I'm finally where I can see it again. Should have the time corrected. Lauren, can you hit the period button?
It's 15. Just to remind everybody, we got into this morning. It is a 15-minute period for the third, where the other ones have been 12. So we got to hang in all 15 minutes here. Graham Pugh taking the face-off. Gus Federley to his right. Caleb Duro to his left. Parker and Hayes back in defense. Falcons immediately off the face-off, push forward, send one right through Parker's legs. Tab knocks it away. Hayes will pick it up in the corner. Poked away. They get another shot off. Tab with a Hayes and Tab both knocked that one. And Bulls able to clear the puck out. Graham and Gus both charged at it, trying to take it away, but the Falcons in complete control here, starting the third. Falcons try to shove one in on Tab, and great job there, just covers up that 5-hole. They continue to try to shove it.
Tab Baker facing some great shots out here, and just I say great shots, bouncing weird shots. Those are the ones that are so scary.
Loose pucks, and they're just continuing to stab, and he's doing a fantastic job. So the Bulls here in the corner where I can't see a whole lot. I know we have Ethan Buck Nate Key, Henry Arns. Nate goes down as he takes the puck out of the defensive zone. Ethan Buck now looks like he's knocked it away. They get a shot off, kicked away by Henry. Henry now chases him into the corner. Will Federley helping knock it away. Nate Key now with it, sends one up to Henry. Henry trying to get it along the boards. Henry charging into the offensive zone, reaching, trying to get it on his stick. And now the Falcons headed the other way. Ethan and Remy both in great defensive position, trying to get their man to the outside. They get a shot off. Tab knocks it down with his glove. Oh, Nate Key went down hard with an elbow. He hops back up. I'm sorry, that was Remy Uptain, went down hard with an elbow. He hops back up. Remy's a tough kid. You're not going to knock him down for long. Ethan sends one back around. A diving Falcon knocks it sideways. Graham Pugh picks it up, sends it up the boards, looking for Will. Fresh legs off the bench of the Falcons. Picks it up at center ice. Brings it into the offensive zone for the Falcons, working around. Knocked away by Tab. Tab jumps out and challenged that one. And great job there to knock it away. Defense has to clear this puck away. Remy Uptain now has it. Pushes it up the boards, looking for Keegan Brennan. It goes right between his legs. Graham Pugh now able to clear it out. Graham passes it back behind him to Keegan. Keegan now working across the blue line, working into the right side. He takes a shot. Glove save by the Falcons. And this Connolly kid has played lights out today.
Yes, he has.
Faced some really tough shots, and the score should be probably a little bit more than 3-0 in my opinion, but both goalies putting on a clinic. Hayes Allman from defensive position takes a shot, bouncing. Glove save.
Got to be careful with those sticks in the air like that. Could have been a high stick.
Yep. Henry Arns face off again. Elijah Cole. Hayes sends one right back to Henry. Falls as he sends it back. Falcons now skating through neutral ice. Parker Allen, the only one there. Elijah back checks. Man, Elijah's such a fast skater. They center one. Hayes picks it off. Great job there by Keegan to poke it away. Falcons send one deep into the offensive zone. Bulls able to clear it. Falcons will have to reset. Henry Arns charges into center ice. Keegan Brennan now ends up with it. Sends it over to Elijah Cole. Elijah Cole sends it right over to Henry Arns. Picked off, though, by the Falcons. Now Keegan Brennan again with it. Works into the offensive zone. Poked away, but he picks it right back up. He's got Elijah Cole in the center. And the Falcons take possession of it again. Henry Arns now skates all the way back into the neutral zone. Met with Elijah Cole. Elijah Cole just gently passes it back to Henry. Henry takes it up the boards. And puck lost again. Falcons charging all the way through. Hayes is the only one back. Bulls doing a good job of back checking though. Hayes stays with him, pushes him out the entire way into the corner. Great defensive job there by Hayes, getting low and wide, not giving him a shot. Now Elijah Cole works along the boards. He puts one up to Henry Arns. Henry Arns been out on the ice for a while. This line has been out there a good long while. And Falcons now charging back in. Parker pushing his man to the outside. They take a shot, but Hayes picks it up, takes it behind his own goal. He's skating forward with it. Hayes moving it through center ice. He's got Graham Pugh with some fresh legs. Hayes takes a shot, keeps it on the ice. Goalie in great position, but it's loose. Falcons work it back around. Easton, the only man to beat, and he actually fell down as he transitioned backwards. He's back up, though, and now he has the puck. Gets it back over to Caleb Duro. Graham Pugh now skating through center ice. Graham working up the boards, just being absolutely hammered by two Falcons. And as he gets the shot off, Connolly again with a huge save. This kid is just playing incredible goalie for the Falcons. This is one of those games I wish we would keep shots on goal statistics. I would imagine our shots on goal
There was another one right there.
Outnumber theirs, but Connolly just playing fantastic. Remy Uptain has it. He tries to send it up the boards. It's picked off by one of the Falcons, charging hard into the offensive zone. He's trying to wrap around. By the time he tried to wrap around, Easton Del Bosco had already caught up to him, was moving it around. Puck loose in front of the net. Remy Uptain sweeps it away. Bulls clear it out. No icing. Falcons pick it up. Coming in, Nate Key steps up. Now the Falcons clear it out. Henry Arns will be the first one there. Works it across. Henry goes down into the boards. Remy Uptain comes in to help out. He gets absolutely trucked. Oh, I hope he's okay.
He's up. Remy's up. He's mad.
Like I said, Remy's not the kid you're going to knock down and keep down.
That's the wrong one to knock down because Remy knocks back.
He got absolutely lit up along the boards. And he's going to remember that one.
Yeah, so Bulls are on a power play again. Let's see if we can put one more up. Graham Pugh, Elijah Cole. See Parker Allen, Hayes Hallman, and Keegan Brennan out there.
So Graham Pugh does a really good job of winning these faceoffs to his D-men. So Parker and Hayes both ready for a shot. He wins it back towards Parker, but unfortunately the Falcons charging hard into the defensive zone for the Bulls. They get a shot off and put one in the top right corner. I don't think Hayes was expecting him to charge right through that line, and then he got called out of position. And it really ended up being pretty close to a one-on-one there. So the Falcons with a shorthanded goal to bring the score to 3-1. Only took them 9 seconds and a shorthanded goal. Graham Pugh sends this one back to Parker Allen. Parker flips it up the boards looking for Elijah Cole. We'll have an icing though.
All right, here we go. Bulls have got to start skating downhill on this one. 8:55, 8:51, something left on the clock. I'm not sure because that scoreboard's all messed up.
So Bulls head down here to their defensive zone. Graham Pugh taking the face-off. Hayes, Hallman, Parker Allen, Keegan Brennan, and Elijah Cole. Elijah Cole flips it up the boards looking for Graham. Graham has an open net. Oh, flips one just wide. It's just him and the goalie. Keegan Brennan picks up the rebound. Keegan centers one for Graham just off his stick. Graham in great position there. Just couldn't put the stick on it and pop it in. Elijah Cole tries to center one. Elijah Cole puts one back on Graham's stick. Graham coming around his own goal, tries to wrap around. Cut off by the Falcons. Falcons now charging hard in. Hayes and Parker both in good position. Great job there by Elijah to eventually knock it away. And now Keegan Brennan charging hard into the offensive zone, takes a shot. And it stuck somewhere.
Stop. Wow.
Goalie had no clue where it was, but he had it in his pads.
Keegan was moving like those guys were standing still, though, but the goalie just stoned him.
Keegan having one of his best games he's had in a while. Kid's always due for one and just putting on the show out here today. So Gus Federley caught up in the mix over there, comes away with the puck. He's looking to center one. Tries to backhand one, just cannot shake that black jersey around him. Caleb Duro now, who was standing ready for the pass from Gus, had to come in to help out. Easton Del Bosco now skating through the middle of the defense. Easton weaving and bobbing. It's over to Caleb. Caleb trying to pop one in. Can't get a stick on it. Black jersey's just doing a great job of defense right now. Gus Federley along the boards. Henry Arns jumps the poke check. They work around him. Easton now skating with this guy, pushing him out. They get a shot, pops high and off the mark. puck clears.
Let's go.
Falcons wait for everybody to get back on side. Henry Arns pokes it away. Tries to get it over to Gus. Caleb and Gus both in the mix. Easton Del Bosco now chasing one up to the boards. Falcons flip one into the corner. Easton picks it up, sends it around his own net.
Some very tired legs out there.
Yes, there are.
I think
These
they need to
boys
just
are-
ice this one and be done with it for a minute.
So Falcons send it right back in. Ethan now
Go.
has come in. They continue to take shots, and Tab just standing tall. Easton tries to block that one up. Henry Arns now changes directions. Henry gets it over towards Ethan, who corrals it into Tab's glove. And Tab hops on it, stopping the clock. So the Bulls pretty lucky there. They were extremely gassed, you could tell. I believe that clock says 5:02, so 5:02 left here.
6:02.
6:02 left here in the game. Graham Pugh back out here, along with Will Federley, Nate Key, Remy Uptain, and Hayes. Falcons bringing it across the red line. Poked away by Remy right as they tried to get a shot off. Graham Pugh now picks it up, flips it up the boards, looking for Nate. Hayes Hallman in the corner. Holds his guy against the wall. Continuing to battle, trying to get the puck out. Finally clears out of the corner. They center one right on Tab. Great job there by Remy. Remy knocked that one away. Ends up on Hayes' stick, who he sends it around. Tries to clear it out. They get another shot off. Hayes intercepts, flips it up the center of the Falcons. Meet him at the blue line and throw it right back in.
Bulls
Another
playing-
centering shot. Federley along the boards. Almost had it, but had to change directions. Lost it. Falcons now looking to take a backhand shot. Hayes tried to catch it in his glove. Hayes flips it up, trying to find Nate. Nate sends it right back to Hayes. Hayes flips it up the boards. They'll take the opportunity for a line change after they ice it. So smart play there just to ice the puck and get some fresh legs back out.
Yeah, they're way back on their heels. They can't keep risking that.
So 4:39 left in the game. And you can tell this game has taken it out of the Bulls. They are extremely winded and really spending most of the rest of this period in the defensive zone. They're going to wave off icing here as the puck just kind of died around center ice. Keegan Brennan meets them behind their own goal. Falcons bringing it out. Easton Del Bosco in good position. Turns. Starts to chase. Henry Arns comes in. Henry Arns.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to get a call for that one. Yep, so he gets a tripping call. And it wouldn't surprise me if they gave them an opportunity here to for a one-on-one against the goalie.
I don't think so. He wasn't on a clear breakaway with nobody around.
That's
Henry was
true.
skating with him the whole way. Hope that kid's okay.
Same. Yeah, Henry just trying to get in a decent position to make a play, but reached a little bit too far, caught his feet. Graham Pugh back out at center. Hayes and Easton in at defense for this penalty kill along with Caleb Duro. Caleb tries to clear it out. Gets back to Hayes. Hayes gets it on a stick, sends it out. Hayes able to clear it out. Caleb chasing through the neutral zone. So are the Falcons. Falcons take it behind their own net. Caleb meets him right there. Almost picked it off. Falcons clear it out. Graham Pugh pokes his zone, tries to bring it back in. Falcons now headed back. Easton and Hayes both in good position, but Caleb staying with them the entire. Graham and Easton there in the corner. Works back around to Hayes, who sends it right back into the corner. He's now going to skate it up. Tries to knock it away. Falcons Get a centering pass off, cut off well by the Bulls. Caleb able to clear it out of the zone. 29 seconds left on this penalty kill. Falcons waiting at the blue line, center around. Caleb cuts that off, tries to send it up. Falcons keep possession of it. Oh, and it's loose, and I think it's in. Tab made the initial save, and then it just trickled in through his 5-hole. So another shorthanded goal here for the Falcons. I'm sorry, not a shorthanded goal. That was a power play goal.
Yeah.
So both teams have a shorthanded goal, and I believe both teams have a power play goal, right?
That's right.
So score 3-2. 2:41 left in the game. And everybody back at full strength.
So here we go.
So coming out for the defense, it'll be Hayes and Parker. Nate Key at left wing, Henry Arns at center, and Will Federley at right. Will Federley pops it back in. The referee, the Falcons had cleared it, and the puck got hung up in the referee's legs. And Henry was still across the blue line, and Will dumped it back on. So offsides there by the Bulls. Henry wins it back towards Nate. Nate flips it back to Henry. Henry working up the center. Henry trying to work through some black jerseys. Nate Key now along the boards. Parker Allen comes in to help out. Nate centers one. Stolen by Will. Will puts it up. Will with a score. Will Federley skating hard towards the net. And Nate Key had just stolen that away. He and Parker had collided with the man along the wall. And Nate just kind of sending a shot towards the goal. I don't think he really thought much of it when he sent it. But Will Federley did. And
not giving up on the play.
Picked up the loose change. Will charged hard in there. And the goalie just was completely out of position. So Bulls go up 4-2 late in the third. Falcons retreat all the way through the neutral zone. Keegan Brennan charging hard. Taken away by Graham Pugh. All from the effort of Keegan. Graham now charging hard through the center. He's got Keegan right behind him. Graham takes it around the Falcons net. Elijah Cole now picks it up. Sends it into the corner. Falcons poke it away. Keegan again. Staying with them. Parker Allen steps up. Tries to keep it in. Great job there. Keegan tried to keep it in. Graham Pugh now pulls it into the offensive zone. Backhands one towards the center. Bouncing loose.
It was still loose.
Oh, it was still loose.
Behind the goalie.
It was behind the goalie's head.
That was a quick whistle.
Goalie was on his back.
He was headhunting. He was going in.
He was.
He pulled up when the whistle blew, but.
So 1:25 left here in the game. Bulls up by 2. Henry Arns at center. Caleb Duro at left. Gus Federley takes a shot from the right wing position. Caleb Duro meets his man behind the goal. Continue to keep him tied up. They center one right in there for Gus. Gus almost had a shot. Ethan pokes it away. Henry Arns now working back into the offensive zone. Poked away as he heads towards the goal. He looks to center one. He's got Caleb and Gus right in front. Henry trying to find some open room. Just went right through the center. He had 2 guys right there. Probably should have passed that one. Now Remy Uptain from defensive position got worked right around. But his backup, Ethan Buck, able to take it away. They get a shot off. Not sure where the puck is. I don't know if Tab knows where it is either.
Tab
They got a whistle.
Tab got it with his foot, I think.
I had no clue where that thing was, and I don't think half the players down there knew where it was.
They tried to wrap around. One of our defensemen stepped in, and I think it just kind of bounced off his stick into Tab's foot, and Tab put his foot on it. 35 seconds left on the clock.
So Henry with another face-off sends it back towards Easton. Easton tied up in the corner. Gus Federley over there as well. Easton goes down. Lots of pulling and hooking and stabbing over there in the corner. Easton
on, guys. Come on, Bulls.
Down there in a sword fight, I think. Bulls just trying to hang on here, keep any of the scores out. Henry Arns works across the neutral zone. He's got both his wingers on either side. Skates up, sends one low. 5 seconds left, and there we go. That's the end of the game. Bulls win it 4-2. What an offensive and defensive effort, whole team effort there by the Bulls. Tab Baker putting on a show. And goal, just a fantastic effort by everybody. See all the Bulls down there congratulating their goalie, Henry Arns, with a hat trick. And Will Federley with the icing on top, putting it at 4-2. So we'll play again tomorrow morning at 7:15. Hope you guys can join us. I believe we're going to take on Huntsville's team, who we've actually played. They're a AA team. Great team. So anyway, hope you'll join us then. Go Bulls.